Hello!
Hi! Good morning!
Yes! Good morning sa mga inay natin!
Ayan, nagsisimula niyo na bang ma-discover ang iba't ibang talento ng inyong mga anak?
Or nagdi-discover din ba kayo ng mga iba't ibang putahe na pwede niyong ihain lalo na't painit ng painit yung panahon, di ko kinakaya.
Foodies. Kaya wag nang mangamba mga inay dahil nandito kami para tulungan kayo. Ako po si Pat Fernandez.
At ako naman si MJ Marfori at ito ang Inay Ko Po! Quarantine
Ay ko po, quarantine edition.
Edition. Ayan na. Hello, belated Happy Mother's Day sa'yo, Inay Pat. Kamusta naman ang inyong celebration?
Happy, no? Yes. Kumusta yung Mother's Day niyo?
Oo, kasi first time ko, 'di ba? Ngayon ko lang na-feel na para pala siyang better than your birthday, 'di ba? Parang may ganung feeling siya kasi meron siyang kung dati birthday blues lang yung nararamdaman mo, ngayon talagang all sorts of emotions kasi grabe rin talaga yung mga pinagdaanan natin bilang mga nanay, 'di ba? Going through the pregnancy, the birth, and of course, the first few months of raising your child. So talagang sobrang ibang-iba, ang sarap lang talaga sa pakiramdam na mag-celebrate ng first Mother's Day. Yung pala talaga sobrang memorable pala niya, no? And yun nga, nag-celebrate kami dito kasama ng mga angels namin, mga angels ni Erin, yes, mga kasambahay namin. Kasi sila din mga
Fresh ka
ina.
dyan, Mare, no? Nung
Oy,
anak ka, may kilay ka pa, may lipstick, lahat kompleto.
thanks.
Nagpasko ka ba? Bago mga
Hindi. Actually, galing akong trabaho niyan. 12 midnight na ako nakapag-check-in sa ospital niyan. Okay. Tapos 7 a.m. ako binuksan. Kamusta naman? Galing akong TV5. Gusto mo yon? Pero, ito na nga, going back sa Mother's Day, nasira yung jet ako, girl. Paano yan? Paano na yan? Tulungan
Okay
mo
lang
ko.
yun.
Ang dami nating handa noon. Talaga kinareer ko. Alam mo yun, nag-wagyu ako, nag-beer ako lahat na
Kami
ata.
kasi, yung in-order naming lasagna kay Jax,
Oo.
dalawang araw namin kinain. Kasi malalaki
Oo.
yung nila serving. So,
Wow.
yun lang yung portion na kakainin namin, yun lang yung hinihit. So, okay naman, tumagal naman siya.
Ayan, nakikita mo ba si Erin kumakain na? Naki-party siya sa amin,
Ano yung
nag-solid din
kinakain
siya.
niya?
Okay, so yan nga yung baby-led weaning, yung tinuturuan silang kumain off the bat, 6 months pa lang, yung motor, yung hand and eye coordination nila, ang galing ng mga baby. So, nung first day niya, avocado yung kinain niya, bibig niya muna yung ginagamit niya, cute-cute niya tingnan. Pero nung nung second and third day, alam niya na gamitin yung kamay niya for the food na pinipick up niya, tapos sinusubo niya sa sarili niya. Tapos nun, ayan, pati yung utensils niya, yung gamit na baby spoon, alam niya na paano pulutin, tsaka yung food. Kaya,
Ang
ayan,
talino.
ang galing nila, sayote yung kinakain niya dyan. Anyway, yung method na yan is supposed to, of course, kumbaga para magkaroon sila ng healthy relationship with food, alam nila kung mag-self-regulate sila ng kagutuman nila. And yun nga, parang na siya, mag-skip na siya sa spoon feeding phase and parang exploratory na rin yung experience na yun sa kanila. And dagdag activity
Maganda
na rin
yan,
for
Mari,
the day.
kasi hindi ka masyadong mapapagod mag-mash-mash tsaka mag-blend-blend.
Oo, totoo
Talagang
yun.
hinahayaan mo siya.
Oo.
Maghihiwa ka lang.
So ngayon nagpapaka-chef ako, 'di ba? Yung mga nutrients na gusto kong pumasok sa katawan niya. Pero alam naman natin food before one is just for fun, sabi nga nila. Pero wala lang, dahil kailangan niya ng iron, naghahanap ako ng mga pagkain high in iron. So yung isa sa mga paborito niya, broccoli. Ayan. So next time i-share natin yun sa mga
Hindi rin natin. Sobrang addict sa broccoli. Pero yung broccoli, ang ginagawa ko, isang prep lang. Tapos, isa-isa kong nilalagay sa maliliit na containers sa ref. Para hindi ko bubuksan unless meal time na niya. So, sa isang week, marami kaming broccoli. Naka-distribute na paligid.
Sobrang hilig ng mga kids pala sa broccoli. Nagulat ako, parang fried chicken yung trato niya, talagang ninataan niya, naka-ilang florets siya na naubos niya, gamit lang talaga yung kamay niya, kaya nakakatuwa. Yun lang. Yun siya. Ayun, nakakatuwa yung baby. Next time, mag-share pa tayo ng mga recipes para sa mga inay na nakiki-join sa atin. Na by the way, napapanood tayo sa 1PH, sa Signal TV Channel 1, sa ating YouTube page, at sa FB natin. Pwede sila mag-comment. Nagpapabati na nga yung ating kasamahan sa TV5, Signal, si Ms. Raquel. Yan, nanonood siya ngayon ng ating sales. Oo, bongga-bongga. Happy Mother's Day sa'yo, Ms. Raquel, and sa lahat sa mga nanay na nag-celebrate na kanilang Mother's Day. O, di ba? And speaking of...
Kung saan naman, MJ, yung mga celebrity
Oh,
moms.
yun, exactly. Ito na nga, nandito na tayo. Pag-usapan muna natin, di ba, yung mga bonggang pa-birthday greeting ni Dog Kramer. Umpisa natin kay Dog Kramer tsaka kay Cheska Kramer na talaga namang nag-trending sa social media. Basahin ko ba kung ano sabi ni Dog? Sabi niya, I just wanted to give all the current and future husbands and fathers out there an idea of the sacrifice, pain, and love the women in our life go through to give us God's greatest blessings. The changes in their body, fluctuating hormones, emotions, and pain of delivery. That is why from day one, my respect and love for Cheska has only grown because I know there are some things men cannot do. Aww.
Sobrang sweet ni Dog, no?
Oo, sobra.
Para lalo siyang nagpapaka-daddy at nagpapaka-husband, good husband kay Cheska. Lalo siyang gumagwapo.
Oo, actually.
Teka, ito naman, si Sam Magalona at si Aubrey.
Ano sabi nila, girl? Ano ginawa nila?
Todo swimming sina Sab and Aubrey. At gamit nila ang inflatable pool sa bahay nila. At dahil ECQ, improvised muna sa garahe. Tapos, para daw hindi sayang yung tubig, may tips si Aubrey, paano gamitin yung tubig. Paano?
Ano, i-recycle ba, Char?
Oo, di ba, Miss Earth si bakla?
Ni-recycle yung tubig sa pool? Totoo?
Oo daw. Yun yung ginagamit nila pang hugas ng car.
Okay, gets. Akala ko paliliguan nila ulit. Sabi ko, ha? Char?
Paliliguan yung car.
Oo, tama. Alam mo, maganda yun para talagang, kasi di ba nagkaroon din tayo ng threat of, kumbaga para baka maubusan daw tayo, water shortage. So, yun nga, magandang i-repurpose yung mga bagay-bagay, lalo na yung mga essentials gaya ng tubig. Ayun, di ba? Sexy naman niya, girl.
Ibang level. Na, kahit
kahit garahe lang nila, nagbukhang resort dahil sa mga katawan nila. Sana all. Sana all. Diba? Ito, mag-move on tayo. Ito, I'm sure nakita mo to, di ba? Si Marian Rivera, and nag-post siya ng photos ni Baby Zia. Suot yung mga costumes niya bilang super heroine, which is Darna and Jezebel. Sobrang cute yan.
Naging role niya na siya.
Oo, at ang sabi nga dito ni Marian, na parang sa lahat ng role, ang best role ever niya ay pagiging ina. And kung nakwento nga daw niya, in the future, kung si Zia gusto man gumanap na Darna or sumunod sa mga yapak niya, hindi niya pipigilan daw si Zia, which is so nice. Pero nasabi rin niya sa mga past interviews namin sa kanya, of course, education is still the number one for her para sa kanyang pamilya. So, yun siya. Meron pa tayong pahabol na mommy. Oo, meron pa tayong...
To graduate, may project agad.
Wow.
Ganda kasi ng bata.
Oo. Ito, kamukha niya si Tita Corrales, no?
Oo. Morales naman tayo. Rina Morales.
Ayan. Ano ginawa yung Rina?
Ang saya-saya nila mag-workout. Ang ganda ng anak ko.
Oo naman, yes.
Ang mukha ni siya, Rina.
Anak niya.
Totoo. Sunod sa yapak niya sa pagiging workout queen.
Oo,
dahil mahalaga sila sa kanilang outfit.
Girl, baka nagaya ka lang yan. Di ba ikaw ang original workout queen with your kids? Di ba? Ikaw yung nauuna dyan. Di ba?
Sige, gusto ko yan.
Bongga.
Workout queen ng Sigman.
Oo, workout queen ng Sigman. Pero ito, speaking of, mag-move on na tayo, okay? From workout to pagkain. Dahil ito talaga yung ito yung mga hilig ko. And buto nila yung
ito talaga yung bongga. Ang dami tira sa rep.
Kausap na natin siya kanina. Dahil alam natin, mga inay, na ngayong ECQ, talaga naman, okay, at napakainit pa ng panahon, di ba? Nauubusan na tayo sa mga...
Ang bilis magkaroon ng amag.
Mga
bagay dahil mainit.
Paano pa natin pwedeng pahabain yung shelf life ng mga food natin? Paano natin, kaya pag-usapan paano i-repurpose, paano natin gawing iba pang potahe, yung mga leftover natin? Meron tayo mga tips para sa inyo at demo ngayon tungkol dyan. O, di ba? Ano ba? Ano meron tayo, Inay Pat?
So, i-welcome natin ang ating bisita, isa siyang vlogger, a mother of four, at also the Executive Director of Best Buddies PH, Miss Michelle Aventajado.
Hi, Miss Michelle.
Miss Michelle,
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I love your lights in your kitchen.
Thank you.
For
sure, it's nice and bright.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Because we gotta see the food that you did. Diba? That you're gonna make. Tama? Dahil
Yes.
mag-demo ka today.
Yes.
Okay. So
How's
before
your ECQ situation at home?
Well,
How are you coping?
I have 4 kids.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yes, they range in age from 20 to 8. So, my
20?
older ones, 20.
Wow! Di halata ah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
You
we
look so young.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. She's in, my eldest is Gia. She's in DLSU, and then Miguel is in CSP. So they were finishing up their classes. So for a while, that was like stressful for them. They have to submit. That's us, and they have to, meet their requirements for school. Diego's been done with school, so he's kind of on summer break and he's relaxed. Jelly is still taking her classes. She has PE and art. So homeschooling, like homeschooling, but not really homeschooling, right? So it's been okay. Thankfully, we have what we need. We're blessed that we can stay indoors and not have to go out, right? So I'm very thankful that the situation we're in, even if it's not ideal, my kids are all with me and we're safe.
And ito na lang, Miss Michelle, no? Because you have such a big family, so how do you stock your food, di ba? Parang, syempre, your ref could only, hold so much. And your family, you're at home, so wala talagang chance na talagang mag-take out, magluluto ka talaga. Anong ginagawa mo para ma-preserve yung mga binibili mo? And gano'ng kadami ka ba bumili?
Yes. So I try to go shopping to the grocery store just once a week.
Okay.
You get like a big vegetable delivery once every 2 weeks. And so what I do for that is we wash and we prep all the veggies. Of course, in the times of quarantine and COVID, we have to make sure even you spray the packages that come in, right? So there's a level of cleanliness and disinfecting. So for the vegetables, if I can cook them ahead, like when I receive for my order polanchay or kangkong or spinach, I usually cook that right away. And then I cook it in a really neutral way, whether it's just like with a little olive oil, salt and pepper. And I can store that in the fridge longer than if you store it raw, because it will wilt quicker.
Okay, so wait, when you blanch it or slightly cook it, the nutrients stay intact?
Sorry, what was that question?
When you blanch it, let's say you also cook it lightly in olive oil, does the nutrients stay intact?
Yes, it does. I mean, as long as you're not overcooking. Of course, there are certain things that are better raw, but also in the time of quarantine, it's also not, I mean, we eat salads, but if we can cook it, I prefer to cook it. Even like with broccoli, I heard you mentioning earlier broccoli, diba?
Yeah, yes.
Broccoli.
Yes.
So when you get...
How do you prep your broccoli?
Sorry?
Yes.
Go ahead, Pat.
How do you prep your broccoli?
Right. So I heard you also prep your broccoli din, diba? So when I prep,
and it's counter to what we're used to, unless you're going to use it. You're not supposed to wash it kasi mas mabilis mabulok, diba? So how do you prep your vegetables?
So those are all really great tips on how to avoid the vegetable spoiling. So when I get broccoli, I'll order like 3 kilos of broccoli and clean it when it comes in, right? So you chop, you clean the stems, you chop the stems smaller, but then you half steam it. So even when I wash it, broccoli tends to have the uod, like the small worms. So I try to soak it first in like a salt water. And then after that, I'll steam it lightly, but half cooked. So like if you were to still bite it, it's still crunchy, has that crunch. And I'll leave some in the fridge to cook at the right, when I need it. And then I'll also put some in the freezer, in freezer bags, like ready for the servings that I'm going to use it for. So if I'm going to put it in quiche, I'll make it like a smaller serving. Or if I'm going to put it in a pasta, like with olive oil and garlic, like an alioli.
Oo, yung garlic talaga magandang makapreserve ng pagkain yun no? Talagang napakalaking tulong niya.
Well, it's also good to boost immunity as well.
Yes,
like the
yes.
trifecta in Italian cooking, and it's the same in Filipino cooking, is the onions, tomatoes, and the garlic, right?
Yes.
They love
And kanina we showed graphics of how to avoid food spoilage. Can we go through it one by one? I read it's like keep the meat uncut and wrapped until ready to eat. There's that.
Okay. Well, for meats, absolutely. When I bring home meats, the first thing I do is I wash it and I'll pack it in the containers that I would use that's safe for freezer, or safe if I'm going to cook it later in the day. You can put it in the ref. Nowadays, because it's so hot, you really can't leave anything out of the refrigerator.
Yes.
Not even tinapay, not even bread. It has to be.
Wow.
Yeah, it goes bad so quickly. It will get mold. So, but fresh produce, again, avoid washing, yes, but I think also in this time, I try to kind of clean everything just a little bit before putting it in. There's veggies, there's washes that are good for veggies and fruits that also won't. Usually, sometimes those bottle washes or even like vinegar. I've always used vinegar to clean some of the vegetables and the wax off some of the fruit. So,
and this is so important. Do not overfill the refrigerator.
Absolutely. That's actually a really big thing. So it's important. I know that we want to stock a lot because we don't want to go out. Also, this is where it's like you're kind of stuck between, do I stock so I don't go out, but then if it gets right? So I think that's a really.
So how do you know? How do you limit yourself? Say, how many bags do you do for groceries?
I usually do it by a budget because, like, I actually when I plan my menu. So like I'll plan menu for Monday night is like roast chicken. And then the roast chicken the next day may become chicken soup or chicken salad if there's leftovers. So I plan by the menu for dinner because that usually gets recycled either till breakfast or lunch. And then, for us, for a family of 6, I know how much I spend weekly or even bi-weekly. Now it's a little bit moderated because I'm also trying to make my peso go further in the time of quarantine.
Tama, oo. Totoo, magandang tip yun.
Ang hacks meron ka, paano mo recook or recycle ang iyong mga leftover meals?
Yeah. So though I love doing that and then like bringing it to the table and I'll tell the kids after they've eaten, oh, that's this from the night before, or wow, Mom, we didn't know, right? So they're always so excited when, well, maybe I am because I know nothing goes to waste, right? We don't want to waste. #0 waste.
Tama. Maganda yan. Totoo yan. So ano yung mga kitchen hacks mo and tips for remaking the cooked foods? And ano yung mga top 5 merienda mo for summer? Yung dishes that talagang okay ngayon dahil may extreme heat tayong nararanasan.
Yeah, so it's easier to recycle viands if they don't have so much sauce. If it's masauce, it's hard to recycle, right? So like roast chicken or fried pork chops or let's see, even like papa. Papa is great to recycle in different things. I'm using leftover papa from breakfast for the quesadilla. It's easy to turn things into soups, into salads, like toppings for salads, like you have leftover veggies from the day before, omelets, quiches, pasta, like any kind of leftover meats are easy to like saute and then turn into something different. What I found with the kids is that anything they can hold, they love to eat it because it's easier. Kids are just really tactile.
Finger foods.
Right. So,
Okay.
and then for top 5 snacks, because it's so hot, the kids love smoothie bowls. So this is also another way to make sure nothing goes to waste. Like, diba, when you have bananas and they're almost gonna turn, I'll just throw those in a Ziploc, in a freezer bag, and throw them in the freezer already before they get really bad and really soft. Or like even saba, because you can eat saba raw.
Mhm.
And then, yeah,
Yes, yes. Marami, depende rin yung nutrients niya. Pag mas raw siya, iba rin yung nutrients na
Pero yung texture, paano niya iniba yung texture? Kasi medyo matigas ang saba, di ba?
well, this is where we turn it into a smoothie bowl or a shake or we call it
Okay.
nice cream, right? So nice cream usually has a saba base, and then we could add carob chips or cacao nibs or chocolate chips if you wanted to put chocolate nibs.
Holistic lifestyle ito, Miss Michelle. Actually, to amp up the nutrients of the kids as well and your nutrients, di ba? As a mom, you need to be, mga superfood pala ito.
Yes.
Oo.
Because it's really a system in terms of your fruits and your veggies. And then sometimes I sneak things in and kids don't even realize because it's all blended, right?
Yes.
So, another really great cool way to cool down is the yogurt drinks in the Tetra packs.
Yes.
I'll just cut a little slit in the top and stick a stick in it and throw it in the freezer. And it's an ice pop, instant ice pop.
Oh yeah, yes. That's a good idea.
Maganda rin yan, Mari, kapag keeping yung baby.
Oo nga.
Para
Yes,
mas good
absolutely.
Di ba dahil punong-puno ng stock ng frozen breast milk yung freezer ko. Pwede ko rin gawin yun pag nag-teeth siya, di ba? Pwede ko gawin teether na yung breast milk ko.
Milk pops.
Why not?
Yes.
Miss Michelle, so you do have food prepared for us, or you're gonna show us how you repurpose your food.
I do. So I'll show you the ingredients first. And here we have leftover. Can you see? Yeah, we have leftover Poland chai that I cooked when it first arrived. It's just sauteed with olive oil and garlic. We have leftover tapa from this morning. I made the salsa. We had some egg whites that I fed Jelly some. She didn't finish all, so we'll recycle that then. This I made fresh, which is just refried beans. And
wow.
It's really good because it's high in protein and it's got the consistency of peanut butter. So if your kids like peanut butter, it's really easy to make. And you just spread some on. This actually is great to get the kids involved. Let me see if Jelly can come in. Can we call Jelly? She likes making this. We actually made a vlog where we used all leftover food.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, and so when she sees also what's going into it, she'll be more likely to eat it, right?
Yes.
The key component here, of course, for the kids that they love is the cheese.
Yeah, I was about to say the cheese.
Right? So lots of cheese. Jelly's Hey, come on over. You want to help me make the quesadillas? Please. You just wonder.
How old is your daughter?
Jelly is 8. So
hi, Jelly. Are you gonna join us?
Hi.
Jelly, come on up.
Hi, Jelly.
Hello.
Wow. You love making food with your mommy?
Yes, we're making quesadillas.
Oh, so cute.
Okay, so we put some. You ready for cheese? You put some cheese on here. I'll give you the cheese. So it's good too. Like when you get the kids involved, they will be actually more likely to eat whatever you put in it, right? So when you're involved, it's better. Okay, put this one
so
first.
when you think of menus for your kids, do you always because Filipinos, we tend to say, ano yung pinakamasarap, right? Ano ba yung masarap? Adobo, ganyan. Pero are you conscious about the nutrition and what you put in their bodies? How OC are you when it comes to that?
I wouldn't say OC. I'd say mindful, only because sometimes we can't like we just have to do with what we have.
Yeah.
And
they like pizza. They like fries.
My kid, all of us like fries. I like fries.
Yeah.
But when it comes to their diet, I try to give everything I can so that they get their nutrients. I think.
Sabi nila kung ano daw yung kinain na processed food, kailangan pantayan mo o doblehin mo yung gulay at fruits.
Totoo. Alam mo yung isang ginagawa ko rin, Inay Pat, alam mo naman kung gaano tayo kasarap kumain, Mars. Diba? Lagi tayo nag-uusap tungkol dyan. Chos! Alam din ng mga kakilala ko yan. Pero, nag-smoothie bowl ako lagi. And yung ginagawa ko yung mga spirulina. Ganon.
In terms of
granola to.
Oo. Ito, black coffee, may collagen. Mga ganon, Char. Okay, let's go back to Miss Michelle. We can hear you again now.
Okay, sorry, we cut out.
You were hungry.
You're hungry?
You're hungry. Go eat. What do you want to eat? So cute.
Hungry? Naku, ang hirap niya. Tikim-tikim lagi.
Like jelly, how do you like it?
How do you like it?
That was just good.
I love
Is
it.
delicious?
I hope we can taste it too.
Kami kakatikim. Bago ihain, ubus na yung kalahati.
Yeah, now. Let's say bye-bye.
We'll see you later.
Bye, Jenny.
Kisses. We'll see you in your mama's vlog.
Good job. So I'm a firm believer that the kids should get what they need from the food. And so that's like the fruits and the vegetables. And we have a rule where the kids have to choose, they have to eat 5 colors a day, right? So 5 colors a day could be like red. Thank you. Oh, you're going to leave it with me? Okay.
Take care of this
No,
first.
you're going to go out. Come on. Okay. Thank you.
Ayan.
Maganda yan, no? Colors ang
Where's
basi.
the camera?
Ano yun, lagi silang may mga bell pepper. Ano yun, di ba? 5 colors, like purple, red, green, yellow.
Yeah, or even bananas, right? That's yellow. It could be like whatever. It could be a fruit or a vegetable. I'm just going to check our tortilla because we want it to get toasty but not burnt.
Okay.
And then we just flip. It's super easy. This is the tortilla that we use.
There.
Very
Ayan.
simple.
Ang dami pwedeng gawin sa tortilla.
Yes.
Oo.
Yes. Even like burritos or enchiladas. Very easy to do. So you can leave it toasty on the pan. And then those 5 colors, it could be anything. Like when we're eating dinner, I try to put 2 or 3 vegetables on the table so they have a choice. If there's 2 vegetables, I'll say you have to choose at least 1. If there's 3, I'll say you have to choose 2.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I know they don't. It's fine. I know they don't. I don't have to encourage them to eat fruit because we always have fruit and they love fruit.
Nice.
So that's
The nice thing about
Pero
that
yung
is,
napansin ko, yung mga bata na ayaw ng gulay, nakakain sila ng gulay pag crunchy yung preparation dun sa gulay.
oo, so magandang hack yan.
Nakahide yung icky texture. Oo. Kasi yun yung
Magandang hack
hindi
yan.
usually nakaka-turn off dun sa kanila.
Actually, yung maganda nga sa mga segment kagaya nito with Mommy, what's this? Yung mga bata ngayon, talaga nababawasan na yung mga picky eater natin sa bagong generation ng mga bata. Sa sobrang daming options na ipine-present natin sa kanila na hindi pa ulit-ulit, 'di ba? Like sinasabi mo nga yung hack, maganda yon, yung gawing crunchy, and yung sa smoothie bowl, it's so nice na we 'di ba, insert it in certain dishes, certain soups, certain blended food, etc. Yun. So what advice pa can you give with people or kids who doesn't like vegetables pa until now? Is it too late na ituro sa kanila yan? Let's say when they're 5 or 6? Is it late, or meron pa kayang style na pwedeng magawa yung ibang mga inay natin dyan?
Yeah, I don't think it's too late, but I do think that it's really important to consider modeling because our children will learn what they eat and not what we say, right? So we can say, don't do this or don't do that, or eat your vegetables, but if I don't eat my vegetables, they're not going to eat vegetables, right?
That's true.
It's really important also to get dad on board with this, because
Yes.
if I eat vegetables and daddy doesn't, who are they going to follow when it comes to vegetables?
That is so true. Wait,
Right.
aside from being a foodie, you also advocate for people with Down syndrome. Can you tell us about Best Buddies PH and this advocacy of yours?
Yes, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share that. Everyone who loves someone with autism or Down syndrome or an intellectual disability, you'll see that by the time they turn 21, we run into an instance where they may be socially isolated. So Best Buddies is a foundation that's worldwide in 56 countries. We're here in the Philippines for 6 years. And what we do is we advocate through friendship, through leadership training, and through job opportunities, employment opportunities.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's so nice to know. Actually, my youngest sister has Down syndrome. Yeah, but she's 28 already. She's 28.
So like Jelly.
Yeah, no, she's 8. Minus 28.
Yes.
My sister.
Yes,
Yes.
so that's your youngest sister. What's her name?
Sister Jessica.
I can't wait. I want to meet her.
Yeah, I'm gonna search about Best Buddies and show it to her and her caregiver what we can do. Maybe there's a job opportunity for
Naman,
her.
Mare, nanonood ako ng atypical sa Netflix. Ang
Oo nga.
cute-cute, pero autism naman yun.
Oo nga.
Sobrang cute nung bida. Tapos nagka-girlfriend siya.
Ang cute.
Manood kayo, mga inay.
Ayan.
Ay, ayan na. Tapos na yun sa bida.
Yeah, so it's melty on the inside.
Wow, ang sarap.
Melty, can you see? And then it's kind of
Hindi
crispy.
naman talaga yan.
So then we serve it just by cutting.
Wow, ang sarap ha. Narinig ko yung tunog.
You can hear it. It's
Yeah,
yummy and crunchy. Konti, diba?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wow, sarap.
And so here is where we
Parang Army Navy.
really get to use the leftovers. It's not, but I love it. Like I'll stick some other things in here but let's see if we can get a cheese pull, because there's some cheese, but I'm cutting it so you won't feel
Wow.
And the prep time's quick, ha?
Yeah, especially if you have leftovers in the fridge, right?
Oo nga eh. Yung talagang pre-cut na, no? Ilagay mo lang sa fridge. Ang ganda.
Yeah. And
Bonggang
then the only thing I do
Bata ako, yung crackers, nilalagyan ko ng cheese din, tsaka peanut butter. Ang sarap-sarap. Pero ini-imagine ko ngayon quesadilla. Ako,
Oo.
mas masarap pa.
Oo,
Ang
yung
mas
una ko
pina-healthy dahil mas maraming
ginawa ko naman, potato, chicken, and egg salad with a lot of celery. But yeah, it's really good. Well, papatikim ko, Chos. Pero I'm gonna do that too. I mean, that's so interesting.
Next time, pagkatapos ETQ.
Ang ganda. Oh my God, what a
Sarap.
beautiful piece. And that's
Usually,
all
kahit anong crunchy, kahit anong may keso, peanut butter at itlog, kinakain ng anak ko. So, ang rule namin, kapag kadiring gulay, lalagyan namin ng breading. Yun.
Wow.
Yun yung pinapapak nila.
That's so nice.
Tapos ina-air fry namin lahat ng tira para maiba yung texture.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you keep presenting also, there's the rule of thumb is actually a child, when you're presenting a new food to that child, they really won't feel comfortable tasting it or like exploring it until the 7th time, right? So 7 times you keep presenting it, and then you just keep presenting it. And if you show them, oh, wow, it's so good. I love it. Daddy loves it. Look, we've actually gotten Jelly to eat tomatoes just yesterday. And tomatoes is kind of, the texture is different too, right? It's not
Did you
crunchy.
dice it?
Ayaw nila yung mga buto-buto sa gitna.
Yeah,
Yung mga
like
bata.
papa, right?
Ay, ang sarap, oo.
She'll eat it with the quesadilla.
Parang salsa.
She'll eat it mixed in.
Oh, so Miss Michelle, wait, let's go back to Best Buddies. How do we get a hold of you guys there? And what's the contact, the social media? And it's good to know that there's this society also in the Philippines.
Yes. So Facebook, we're Best Buddies Philippines. We also have a website, bestbuddiesphilippines.com. Instagram and Twitter, we're both bestbuddies_PH. And I'm the one handling everything at this point.
Nice.
We're all volunteers, we're parents, we're teachers, we're, everyone who believes in the mission of inclusion, that everyone should be counted.
Yes.
They're all, they're on board with our mission. So if our mission is to make sure everyone is included through friendship, through employment, through leadership opportunity, our vision is to put ourselves out of business, because then that means you don't need a foundation like us to advocate, because everyone is included everywhere.
Oo. Wow. Ay,
Maganda
May
yung
23rd, no? To 27th. Matutuloy ba to, Miss
No
Michelle?
more.
Oo
Yeah,
nga
I
eh.
think it down because the video is so nice. No?
Oo nga eh.
But it's postponed. We'll have to have a physical exhibit when it's safe enough to gather that many
That is
people.
so true.
Because even our individuals with Down syndrome, sometimes they may have issues with their immunity, right? So we
Oo.
don't want to expose them.
That's true. Kahit tayo, hindi rin talaga tayo pwede lumabas, di ba? What more sa ibang compromise. So, Miss Michelle, thank you so much for everything. And we hope, na kahit online sa May 23 to 27, makita namin yung mga gawa ni Miss Sarah Black na mga photo. Kahit sa Mama Manila, sa, sa
We'll
vlog
probably
mo.
postpone it.
Yes,
I
thank
will
you.
update on the Facebook page.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I got you on Instagram. I'll message you about that. Thank
Yes,
you so much. And
Thank
for
you
your
so
time,
much.
Miss Michelle.
Thank you for having me and allowing me
Thank
to
you.
share.
Of course. Thank you.
Sana ganyan din kalinis yung kusina na.
Oo nga. Ang ganda ng palighting ni Miss Michelle. Tsaka talagang nagulat ako yung mga may second panang camera.
Para sa lighting, nakita ko yung mga installation ng lights niyo.
Oo, panel lighting. Mars. Kailangan natin yun. Kaya yung glamcore ko. Yeah, glamcore.
Alam mo, sobrang pong bata si Michelle, no?
Oo.
Considering na meron siya mga grown-up na mga kids. Pero alam mo, kapag malalaki na yung iba mong anak, pwede mo nang utus-utusan. Pwede mong pag-alagain ng bata.
Ayun na,
Siguro kaya siya
inaabangan
fresh.
ko. Aabangan ko yan. Aasahan yan. Balitaan mo ko. Thank you again, Miss Michelle. Anong next natin?
Erin, ikaw na maglinis. Erin, ikaw na magluto.
Ano next natin?
Well, ayan. I-welcome naman natin. Teka, yung ating mommy raketera.
Ayan. Oo, magagap lang tayo ng very, very light. Yan, sa Inay Ko Po. Tapos sa pagbabalik natin, yun ang topic natin. So, huwag kayong aalis mga inay. Hello, welcome back. Dito napapanood pa rin tayo sa Signal Channel 1, okay? Sa YouTube natin, sa FB natin. So, pwede kayo mag-comment away. Pwede kayo mag-suggest sa mga topic yung mga inay. We're back. Ay, ito na. Basahin mo, Inay Pat. Ito, si Jam. Ayan, si Jam, Tracy Arcega, si Nira Cardano. Hello.
Hi, Nira Cardano. Hi, Madge. Ano yan? The 8th.
Binabati
Hi, Nira. Pretty talaga, Mami Michelle.
Oo, mga bibi
Mga fans ni
mama.
Michelle.
Oo,
Ayan,
Chris
si Christian Antonio. Ayan, God bless. Hi, Ma. Good morning.
Oh, mami mo,
Ayan.
hello. Nakakatuwa. Nanonood yung mami mo lagi.
Ayan, asawa
Ate
mo,
Oscar, oh,
napaka-pogi.
diba? Grabe. Ay, super fan daw siya.
I
Feeling
love
mo mami na rin siya.
it.
O, dapat lang. Ayun siya tabi. Dapat na feeling mo rin mami ka. Yes, yes, yes. O,
Maganda
diba?
yung mga dads talaga nakatutok din sa atin, di ba? Para may sabay-sabay tayong nagre-recycle ng mga pagkain. At
Oo.
syempre, tinutulungan tayo sa mga ibang chores dito sa bahay. Rated R kami nung Mother's Day. Responsible.
I love it. I love
Lahat
it.
sila tumutulong sa mga gawain.
At eto pa,
Ayan.
meron tayong
So,
isa pang
ngayon-
exciting topic, di ba? Yung pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw tungkol naman ito sa storytelling at theater arts para ito sa mga inay at chikiting na nangangarap o Martes, sumayaw, kumanta sa entablado o humarap ng camera. I love it.
Parang Baby Zia at Baby Erin. Ayan.
Baby
So,
Erin.
tulungan natin ma-discover mga hidden talent natin mga anak sa pamamagitan ng online workshop na ito.
At para ibahagi ang kanilang programa, makakasama po natin mga inayang creative director ng Make Believe Productions. Let us all welcome Miss Leslie Lina. Hi!
Hi! Good
Hello.
morning, Inay MJ and Inay Pat.
Oh my gosh, how fresh!
Hirap.
Okay.
Ano dami yung Beauty and the Beast nyo na storytelling.
Oh!
Kumusta naman ang inyong online summer workshop?
Actually, parang yun nga it's something na sobrang nag-pivot kami because as a group that does mga shows, performances, workshops for kids, bago nagsimula yung ating enhanced community quarantine, talagang face-to-face interaction yung ginagawa namin. But because of course of what happened and also to keep everybody safe, talagang naisipan namin na kailangan talaga gamitin itong bagong medium and moving into our online activity. So, nagsimula muna kami doing mga free storytelling sessions, both on our page and also in partnership with other pages as well. At iba pang mga gusto magbahagi ng mga free activities for kids. At naging very interesting experience na kahit over the online medium, parang nagkaroon ng magandang interaction with the kids. At nakita din namin na biglang hindi limited by physical space because minsan may mga nag-a-attend from other countries like the US or
Wow.
even Australia kung maabutan nila yung programa. And then we decided to continue on and offer mga full-length programs naman sa mga may gustong mag-explore talaga kunyaring after attending yung mga once-a-week theater arts namin, if they wanted a 10-session program, yun naman yung aming pinapilot ngayon.
And how important, kasi syempre we were talking about here mga previous weeks, mga exercise, kanina we were talking about cooking, and this one, this is a whole different thing. It's arts, activities. How important is it na i-expose naman sila kahit on-screen, ano, na sa larangan ng sining?
Oo. I feel now, especially now, sobrang halaga talaga that the kids are really given the space and the opportunity na maihayag yung kanilang mga isipan at damdamin. Especially now with coronavirus, COVID-19, and everything going on, we really then should give the kids, the opportunity to express themselves through art, through theater. Kanina lang, actually, I just came from facilitating yung isa naming theater class na naumpisahan namin last week. And the kids just had a lot of things that they wanted to share and express. So talagang being able to make them confident in expressing their ideas, knowing that their voice is important, na kahit bata pa lang sila, their ideas, their emotions, their feelings are very important. And so we want to give them that space to express themselves. And naramdaman naman natin ito nung bata tayo, and even up to now, how storytelling is just part of who we are.
Yeah.
Parang we understand the world better because of stories. Yung ating mga paboritong fairy tales na good triumphs over evil, it's just good for us to be able to revisit those themes and act it out. Kasi kapag nakikita natin na nangyayari sa kwento, then we also believe it and we have the strength also na sa ating sariling kwento in our lives, no matter how big the struggle is, we'll be able to overcome it, we'll be able to defeat it. So marami talagang mga benefits that we wish to share through our program.
And Miss Leslie, how did you what was the strategies that you applied para ma-transition ito sa on-screen, sa digital age na ito and sa age ng pandemic na ito?
Oo. So it was really just playing around. Prior to this, talagang we've never, before the ECQ, we've never done anything talagang online. Parang we had our YouTube channel, tapos
Okay.
doon namin nilalagay yung aming mga storytelling videos. But that was
Mm-mm.
pre-recorded. So, you know, we had a little bit of experience, playing around with mga video medium and being able to reach people through video. Pero in terms of live classes, talagang this was our time to really experiment with it. And I remember parang when we did our first live session, parang ano kaya mangyayari dito, because you're also dealing with things like signal, may signal
Oo
interruption.
nga.
Diba? I'm sure mga like MJ and Pat, you know, you've experienced that also even in your live streaming. But setting ground rules for kids na parang don't panic, we'll find our way back to each other again. So we just make that very clear in the beginning. And then also, it's funny kasi like in this class that I'm teaching, there are 14 kids. So minsan talaga, parang all of them want to talk at the same time. Kapag face-to-face, medyo madali yun kasi you can tell them to be quiet. But then through a screen, it can be challenging. So, you know, figuring out things over Zoom, like muting and then unmuting yung mga participants.
Malaking bagay yun para sa quality ng conversation.
Yes,
Lalo
yes.
madali rin gawin siya sa real life. Mute. Anyway, ano yung magandang setup para ma-encourage o ma-engage yung bata habang nagsa-storytell?
Yes. In terms of setup, what they have at home, what we would recommend is, of course, besides the internet connection, but space for the kids to move. Hindi naman kailangan sobrang laki. Pero if you were to put it, I guess, so that they can imagine it, the space of a yoga mat. Kasi parang throughout the story, when we're telling the story, we want the kids to act along. Kanina lang, nag-superhero storytelling kami. So, meron akong pinapadala sa kanila. It doesn't need to be costumes kasi it also depends on what we have at home. So, we just work with materials at home. So, kunyari, itong shawl na to, so yung mga kids, parang they use it to pretend to be superheroes. Ayan, may cape sila. Yung iba naman parang, the villain super pirate daw. So, gumawa sila, parang they tie their head. So, it also is imagination, parang teaching them. O, kunyari, ito lang suklay. What can this become?
Yan.
Microphone, pwede siyang baseball bat, ganyan. So, we play a lot with objects at home and then also ask them to imagine what it can be. Tas kung ano yung mga kwento na pwedeng ilikha with all of those things that we have.
Wow. Oh my gosh. And bukod dito, ano pa yung mga tinuturo nyo, Miss Leslie? Mayroon bang singing, dancing, etc.?
Yes. In a theater class, we would focus on acting. There is a little bit of singing and a little bit of dancing. So we would incorporate that. Kasi if they were to join a play, if it were a musical, then they would have to have those skills. At talagang as Filipinos, mahilig talaga tayong kumanta. So there is a little bit of singing integrated in it as well. And then, ang actually gagawin namin kasi usually in a theater workshop, magli-lead yan to a culminating play. So, and then the parents would come and watch, but because we can't do that, what we're going to try to do now is put together everything in a storytelling video. So we're going to have a script, have different parts for the kids, have them film at home, tapos we'll edit it all together into a storytelling video. So it's something new, pero we're excited to...
Yung ba yung parang yung grand finale nyo ng summer, di ba? Yung pagka tinahitahin nyo na lahat ng ginawa ninyo. Parang yan yung yung recital, kumbaga.
Yes, exactly.
Yung recital nila. Ito naman, Miss Leslie, gaano kahalaga yung yung presence ng parents para sa kids na gustong mag-start to be theater performers?
Well, of course, the parents as the stewards and the nurturers, to be able to encourage this expression, taking them to classes. At least ngayon, parang the support that I ask from the parents is to allow them to be comfortable with the Zoom medium since we do the private classes over Zoom. And also, hindi naman kailangan siguro naglalurk dun sa space ng child kasi baka minsan may mga ibang kids na if the parents are watching them, medyo nahihiya sila. But then at least being close by para lang kung merong mga signal, interruptions, parang they can help use of the medium. But of course, for the parents, it is the support. If you have a child who is creative and has an inclination for the arts, being able to welcome that. Sinasabi rin namin sa mga parents, if it's something they're interested in, kahit na hindi yun yung maging career nila in the future, it teaches a lot about confidence, working with people, creative self-expression. And these are things na talagang magagamit nila anuman ang maging trabaho nila paglaki.
And yun nga, speaking of
Nagtuturo ba kayo ng theater makeup sa mga bata? Kasi yung anak ko sobrang hilig sa ganun.
Actually, dun sa mga iba naming live sessions, we've incorporated that as well. So, kunyari, meron kaming ginawang storytelling of a Native American story. Tapos, we had an arts and crafts activity they made. Nag-drawing sila ng headdresses, gumawa sila ng tipi. And then, we also taught them yung face painting, para yung mga symbolism ng Native American, and then how you would paint that on your face. So, yes, kasi that's part of it, no? Yung character transformation.
Nice!
Do integrate it. So besides nga mga costume pieces, we can use mga makeup ni Mami, ng ating mga inay. And oo, kasi parang minsan inisip nila wala naman kaming face paint sa bahay and it's difficult to buy that now. Pero yung mga makeup na willing naman tayong ipagamit sa ating mga anak, the kids actually have had a lot of fun sa mga face painting and mga makeup, character makeup sessions namin so far.
Oh, Miss Leslie, ano pala yung telltale signs para malaman mo kung yung anak mo nga inclined sa pagiging isang theater performer?
Yes, well, I guess at home parang she gusto niya talagang parang to act out. Let's say kakapanood lang niya ng Frozen, tas biglang is singing all of the songs, is standing from the bed and acting it out. Yung mahilig magkwento and also tells the story very colorfully. Usually yung very expressive. But it can also happen even in reverse. Kasi ako, sobrang shy ako growing up. Hindi talaga ako...
Paano naman sa may hiyain na bata, 'di ba? Kung gusto mong ngayon parang nagkikwento ka pa lang sa amin, Miss Leslie, napaka-animated mo na, para ka na nagpo-perform, parang kumakanta ka na nga eh.
Yes, I think also as parents, pumapasok din yung pagiging observant natin. Like, hindi naman sa magsaspy on our kids when they're playing on their own or kapag naglalaro sila kasama ng siblings nila. Pero parang sa mga pagkakataon na pwede tayong dumaan at pwede natin silipin yung anak natin, kahit hindi nga siya parang overly expressive or very mabibo, baka mapapansin niyo na when he or she is alone, talagang mahilig siya maglaro with the dolls, parang is making up stories, or mapapansin ninyo, kumakanta na pala mag-isa, ganyan. So parang these are things that we can also look out for. Kasi minsan naman it can happen na parang it seems as if the child is very shy or introverted. Pero yun pala, parang yung inner world niya sobrang rich, ang dami na niyang iniisip na mga kwento. So we can also observe as parents.
Alam mo, ang ganda nito, no, na talagang...
Leslie, ano masasuggest niyo doon sa mga bata na nagsasabing, I don't want to try this anymore because it's hard. The steps are hard. O kaya, I don't want to sing. It's too high for me. Anong masasuggest niyo?
Oo. Actually, one of the things that we do sa umpisa ng ating workshop is, especially with a group of kids who don't know each other, parang sobrang halaga sa amin yung pag-create ng safe space that they really feel it's safe na they can make mistakes. So, lagi na una is we make ground rules together. Like, for example, let's say, meron mga activities na baka mahirapan kayo because we're exploring pitch or hindi kayo sanay mag-project. So, we're practicing voice projection. And so, I ask them, is it good to say no? Parang, no, I can't do it or I won't. Tapos, they will then say no, or should you try? So, syempre, yung parang they then have that mindset na, I should try. Ngayon, when you try, then the next thing we ask is, pwede tayong magkamali. Bigla tayong mapipiyok, or we say the wrong thing, or we try a difficult dance move, we trip. So, when this happens to your classmate, anong gagawin natin? Tatawa ba tayo? The kids wouldn't have the awareness na, oo nga, no, I shouldn't laugh at my classmate kung magkamali siya. So we say, what should we do for our classmates? We should cheer for our classmates, and because sobrang hirap to be in front of people and to perform. So we set those ground rules. And then lastly, most important of all is, it's a workshop, it's a place for us to have fun. Alam ko marami din sa atin, bata pa lang kinakareer na natin, we're very serious about our craft. but also parang we find that ang dami natin makikreate when we're in that space of play and having fun, na there's not too much pressure on ourselves to perform or to do a good job. So we just want to create that space that it's really your time to explore. So don't put too much pressure on yourself na maging magaling agad. Parang really go through the process and explore. So that's what we try na i-establish ng mga bata at the start of the workshop.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Miss Leslie. And how do we reach you? When are your classes? How can the kids and the parents register?
We're actually launching another theater class on Saturday. That is May 16. So pwede pa, we're still accepting enrollees. You can message us on Facebook, Make Believe PH, or email julia@makebelieve.com.ph. You can also follow us on Instagram, YouTube. We're very much naman in reach on all of our social media channels. We also have a fashion arts and crafts class.
Ayan na, nakita
Runway.
natin.
Oo, so para siyang project runway for kids na they will like repurpose their old shirts na baka pwede nila i-tie-dye. They'll make accessories using, let's say, yung mga toilet paper rolls, i-decorate nila, gagawin nilang jewelry. So it's for anybody, mga kids na mahilig sa arts and crafts na may fashion twist. So yun naman, that will culminate in a video na imomodel ng mga kids yung mga creations nila. And then we'll make them do parang a catwalk at home na i-video sila ng mga parents nila. Then we'll put that all together in a video presentation.
That is so cute. Thank you, Miss Leslie of Make Believe Productions. Ayan po, Facebook nila, Make Believe PH. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Uy, Inay Pat, bumati muna tayo ng mga FB viewers natin bago daw tayong umexto. Hindi kasi tayo pwede mag-OT dahil magsasalita raw spokesperson Harry Roque tungkol sa kalagayan natin ng ECQ. So, ito na yung mga pabati natin. Si Eliza Andrea Flores Anito, sabi niya, hello po. Ayan, ang dahil pa nagpapabati.
Si Edison Barbarona, good morning. Si Derek June Madrid. Hello. Taga Madrid ka ba, Spain?
Wow.
Hola. Mira Luna Tura. Hello po, beautiful mommies. Ay, thank you. Ayan, Julie M. Dapol. Hello.
Ayan, hello sa
At
inyo.
si Nino Aventajado.
Oh, ayan.
God bless you for guesting Michelle.
Yan yung hobby ni Miss Michelle. Oo. And kanina sa mga share group natin na share ng aking hobby, hello din sa mga inays na and viewers natin doon na laging nanonood sa atin at sumusuporta sa Inay Ko Po at lumalaki nating mommy community Inay Pat, 'di ba? So, ano ba kailangan gawin ng mga tao?
Grateful ako na nag-guest tayo ngayon ng theater person. Kasi yung anak ko, introvert siya pinanganak. Pero malaking benepisyo sa kanya yung na-expose siya sa theater, yung maaga siyang inalaw na makanood ng mga production, na constantly in-expose ko siya sa mga taong hindi siya natatakot. Kasi dati meron siyang facial structure na kinakatakutan eh. Tapos, bawa, pag masyadong matangkad yung tao or masyadong chiseled, umiiyak siya. Meron din siyang specific skin color na kinakatakutan, yung hindi similar sa akin. So, ako, constantly in-expose ko siya sa ganon. Constantly pinapag-practice ko siya sa bahay. Kumanta, sumayaw, ganyan.
Galing.
Para paglabas niya, hindi na siya iiyak. Yun lang naman yung sa akin. Hindi na siya magpapanik.
Napakaganda niya.
Oo.
Ayan. So anyway,
maganda.
before we wrap this up, ito pa pala mga nagpapahabol na bumati, si Helen Oida Rosario, o diba? Si Jocelyn Del Castillo, hi, hello daw. At si Yam, o diba? Si Kumaring Yam Concepcion, nanonood din sa atin. Huwag ka mag-alala, pag tinanong ikaw, we got you, Yam. O diba?
Hello, Nikki, hindi ka lumpang.
Oo, si Denise Paraiso from San Francisco, California, nanonood din. Thank you so much sa pag-join sa amin. And, di ba, Inay Pat, ano pa ba yung mga topics and concerns sa gusto nila? Pwede nilang i-share din sa atin dito sa Inay Ko Po.
Yes, i-type nyo lang dyan sa aming page para next week may include natin yung inyong concerns. So, pwede rin kayong manood sa Signal Channel 1. Ayan, 1 na 1. Number 1.
Tsaka ito pa, samahan nyo kami sa 1PH, Signal Channel 1, tuwing Martes, alas 11 ng umaga. Ako po si MJ Marfori.
Ako naman po si Pat Fernandez at ito po ang
Inay Ko Po, Quarantine Edition.
Quarantine Edition.